There we go.
Okay.
I was correct in my assumption. And Bayonetta on the other side, you know, a character that's pretty rare nowadays. You know, back in the day it wasn't, but to see a Bayo, well, I mean, we'll see how Crusader, you know, plays this.
Yeah, and I think Crusader really has to execute at a high level with these combos off the ADKs.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you know, even if Witch Time is a factor against Ike, there's no way that you're going to outmuscle Ike, especially in this match, the way this match is going to. Okay.
Sure. Wow, that was ambitious. Yeah, I mean, you really just don't want to give Ike any opportunity to come back, and you know, keeping people in disadvantage is one of Bayo's, you know, strong suits, even though she doesn't have too many.
Yeah, and I think one thing that, so that is a good interaction to know about, because you know, Aether is so integral to every Ike's game plan, especially when it comes to either killing, gimmick, getting a stock through a quick gimmick, or something else. If Bayo has a way to clank or somehow contest that, that completely changes this game plan.
So pretty even right now. And landing on Bayonetta's shield is, you know, one of the things she wants you to do because she can punish you so hard, just like ZaSaih is punishing Crusader, that is. I don't know why they put that as a name, but I guess you can't fit Crusader on. Whatever. Okay, so still making it back. A lot of percent on you right now.
So one thing, I'm a little bit curious about these Aethers in the corner, trying as a way to get out.
Yeah.
You know, good job by ZaSaih closing out that stock with the up air, but I do think that is a habit that can be exploited by Crusader. If you are choosing such committal options all the time in the corner, all Bayonetta has to do is start waiting.
That's fair. I mean, it's still a really hard option to punish because, you know, you can just grab the ledge. You don't really want to get caught in it. And if they do catch you, then you're going to take an Aether. And if you're a high percent, you're just going to die. But yeah, I mean, you can witch time it if you time it right. And I'm sure Crusader has that timing on deck. But we've yet to see it. Right now, it's the ZaSaih show.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And
okay. They both have GameCube controllers. I don't know why pause is turned on. God, who? Please press B before they quit the game.
Okay.
Just reset. I don't know.
So,
reset neutral. Don't know what else there is really to do.
So we're taking a quick break to see how the pause broke down.
What, who paused? Yeah. But, I mean, neither of them were touching the controller and it was still moving, so.
But you can't pause unless you're in-game.
Unless it's a pro controller.
No, the pro.
Oh.
One of them paused.
The curious case of, you know.
Curious case of who paused.
Where are the Hardy Boys when we need them?
I think you can figure it out by who was, you know, trying to get out of a combo.
Well, it looks like the fast fall is trying to occur on Ike.
I could see it being ZaSaih because you want to STI Bayo combos, and you could, you know, slip your finger over the pause button. But who knows? So, you know, we're just going to roll with it, and I think ZaSaih's going to try and survive as long as possible.
Yeah.
But Crusader,
whoa, hello. Yeah, that forward throw just absolutely sending Ike into the blast zone right now. Very strong move from that Bayonetta player, but now that you've evened the stocks up as Crusader, you have to find a way to start quickly racking up and evening the game against ZaSaih.
Yeah.
Because it'll get out of hand very quick. You're getting near that kill percent where Ike can just start fishing for either the down tilt back air or one of the other several kill confirms that he is known for now.
Yep, and Ike's very blessed in that he has an up B out of shield that also kills, because one of Bayonetta's weaknesses is she wants you to, you know, not shield. She needs to hit you to win. You know, her grabs aren't so great that, you know, she can really rely on them at high percent.
Yeah, and it is. And while she may have a projectile, it's not necessarily the greatest projectile, especially against someone like Ike.
Yeah.
So it's not like she can rely on the bullets to, you know, the heal guns or whatever it may be to try and poke out Ike. That's just a losing battle, especially that playing a dangerous game against that eruption.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you're not really going to hit that eruption on Bayonetta because unless you force all of her options out already.
Oh, absolutely.
But I mean, Crusader still had a myriad of ways to get back and interrupt that eruption, unless you just time it perfectly.
Okay, so good use of the Bat Within to break through the Aether. I think that could have ended pretty poorly.
Yeah.
But I wonder if there is a way that Crusader can start calling out the stage level quick draws from ZaSaih.
God.
But
I mean, you're going to need to, you know, he's going to need to call out a lot more than that ZSaih is playing an amazing game right now, trying to two-frame right there with the Aether.
Yeah.
Dagger, oh my god.
Oh my gosh. You don't ever want to let Ike catch you with one of those mid-air combos where he has a jump, because if you get sent just below that top blast zone, you know those Ike players have been in the training lab for hours and hours and hours, making sure they have that timing down on that true up air confirm.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's so strong, and well, what more can you say? You know, ZSaih's got it on lock. We'll see if Crusader has anything in the pocket. Maybe a dunk. I don't know what you counter Ike with, but Bayonetta, you know, it wasn't looking too bad. See him run it back.
I think part of the issue as well, Cargo, was that Bayonetta wasn't closing out early stocks with that back air closer on the other side. You know, we saw ZSaih getting to the higher percents, like that 140, 160 range, and sure, Bayonetta may have some trouble killing, but immediate advice to Crusader is you have to close out your stocks and finish your plate, essentially.
Oh, wait a second. Here we go. Off the side. Still not killing, and, you know, keeping your jump.
Whoa.
Yeah, pretty committal right there from Crusader. You know, giving up stage control just for maybe a hard read that probably wouldn't kill. Definitely not the smartest choices there.
Yeah, no, and I think one thing that we have to take a look at is how ZSaih is starting to challenge Crusader's approaches now. He's starting to come in with that backswing of the Nair so he can get different types of extensions, maybe a bear or some other type of Ike confirm. But right now, he's just waiting for Crusader to take these risky swings, these forward smashes that are just whiffing, kind of hitting nothing, but also just landing on his shield. I don't think you want to do that against Ike.
That's fair. And oh god, that's a situation where you really need to capitalize, and now possibly, no, not getting it. Thought they were going for the witch time, but you know, I feel like if you try to witch time that, you just get bashed in. Wait a second. What happened there?
I think the eruption actually might have faked him out of some capacity. Where
okay, oh god, get out of there. You will die at 0.
Yeah, no, don't get hit by the late hit Nair into the turnaround Aether on by Ike.
We've seen that many a time from Solo Jones. You know, I will say that, but you know, ZSaih is playing really a solid game. Nothing, you know, Crusader really is doing badly. Just overcommitting sometimes. Yeah,
and I think that's kind of been the theme of the game so far for Crusader. Overcommitments and almost pulling the trigger just a shade too early on every option. Like, I don't understand the logic of the F smash there. Like, you do see him going for the quick draw, but we have no information that told us that he was going to do it at stage level.
Pretty much, yeah. Good analysis there, you know, just in case you were watching the VOD and you want to know a little something from the commentators, you know. We're not playing the game, though.
Yeah, I mean...
These two are gaming.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, here we go.
That's it.
That is what I like to see, implementing the witch time where you need to most.
Yeah, and that was just a really great call out by Crusader. You know, good way to get a little bit of wind back in your sails, start trying to carry some momentum. But now, start looking for those combos. Don't let ZSaih close you out early.
Yep.
That's one thing we have to work on.
Yeah, good frame traps right there coming from ZSaih, and you know, trying to find a way to close out the stock, and that was a smart grab because you know ZSaih or Crusader that is really panicking and man, anti-airing, I guess, just you know waiting, not air dodging, and you know whiff punishing as Ike should.
Yeah, and to lean back on your point earlier, Cargo, I think that's just ZSaih doing such a great job at punishing Crusader's overcommitments. Like right there, like I know there are ways to punish Ike for his recovery, but when you're at a stock deficit, you can't take such unnecessary risks against Ike because it can quickly lead to you losing the game.
Yeah, I mean that extra credit will just build up, and especially against Ike, who's such a heavy hitter, you really don't want that in your face. And right now, ZSaih is handing it. Oh God, going out there too. Great tech, staying alive.
Yeah, that was a very gutsy call out from ZSaih. But
oh no, you're dead.
Yeah, that's that.
All right, so only 70% right now. Possible kill percent if you know ZSaih gets the right read. So here we go. Oh God, speaking of.
Oh, this got to recover carefully.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, that is not what you wanted to see. Probably a misinput in that situation.
Yeah.
Now? Wait a second.
So now if you are Crusader, how do you even look to try and even this game up? I wouldn't choose such a committal option there like the gun, but...
And that might do it on Town and City. Small side blast zones, but DIing perfectly into the corner. And okay. Side B, yep, getting back with the jump. Man, so many things will kill right now. You have to be so scared of your Crusader. Tense situation, stuck on the platform. Kind of just letting it back on, though.
Yeah, good use of the quick draw there by ZSaih, trying to get a little bit of stage back and covering the option with the up air. 2-0 for ZSaih.
Yep. Super solid play right there from ZSaih, advancing on in the bracket. And, you know, I think Crusader definitely understands that you just can't overcommit against Ike. That's the name of the game.
Yeah, and I think one thing that ZSaih did exceptionally well for one of the Ikes in Georgia is just punishing those